come too far to shake it. Done paid my dues, it's time to see me fly, yes sir. I'll close my eyes and take it like a man.
Hi, I'm Sean Lee, and welcome to The Pickup in Thessaloniki. Sound from Way Out. And this is instrumental music composed and performed by the Beastie Boys, Eric Bobo and Money Mark and the rest of the guys. And I was just with Mario C and Money Mark in LA last week, and I spoke to Mario about this record in particular. And what was interesting to me is that actually the instrumentals are from the actual multi-tracks of the Beastie Boys records, but just remixed, which I did not know. I thought that they recorded the instrumentals specifically for this, but and also Mark, according to Mario, Money Mark is very, very instrumental in the sound of these tunes, and he had a lot to do with this record, and it's a lot of his influence, as I'm sure you can hear. And just an amazing seminal band, the Beastie Boys. Such a fan of everything that they did, and so multi-layered, great performance, great videos, great live show, great records. Always, everything they did was a game changer. And also Money Mark, such a huge fan of him. He's an unparalleled genius in my book. And so highly, highly recommended. If you don't know this, you should. So there you go.
Your good vibrations, I want to feel what's the thing you love. Your love is real and full of sensation. I want to feel your power and love. It's your love that computerizes and controls me.
Second record. This is Man-Child, Power and Love, and this is on the United Artists label. And it features a man named Kenny Edmonds, which is right here. You might know him by the name of Babyface, from LA and Babyface. And this is early on, this is before the band The Deal, which was also before LA and Babyface and all that kind of stuff. And Kenny Edmonds is playing guitar on this, he's the guitarist. And this is a super funky record. It's a bit dirty actually. The guitar is very dirty on here, and the music's quite, slick funk. But yeah, really cool. So if you don't know this, Man-Child, you gotta have it. Nothing to do with Nana Cherry, Man-Child, obviously. But yeah, you need this record if you don't have it. Okay. Talk about this third record. Patrick Cowley, Mind Warp. Who doesn't want a record called Mind Warp? Look at this mustache as well. I mean, fantastic. Patrick Cowley he's a bit of a underground, kind of dirty, dark, spacey, synth funk master wizard. This guy here. A lot of male porn films were soundtracked by his music, and this record starts off with probably the perfect disco drum beat, which is all live. Percussion adds in, sounds incredible. There's some spacey synths. You want this record just for the intro of track one. It's incredible. Patrick Cowley is a man to know. If you don't know, you need to know. Okay. fourth record here is The Whiter Shade of Pale by the Munich Machine, introducing Chris Bennett. Now, of course this looks good, right? But if you flip this record over and look at the other side, you see two dancing, boogieing robots and a naked lady whose bits have been airbrushed out. See? So you definitely want this record as well, just for this and this. But I can tell you that side A is a bit meh, but side B really happening. It's the kind of marauder, kind of electronic, sort of disco-y funk stuff that we love. And it has a lot of great British session musicians on it. A lot of the guys that did a lot of the library stuff, like Les Hurdle on the bass and Jeff Bastow. And Jeff Bastow is listed as the mechanics foreman. So I think just for that alone, you have to have this record. Also, I want to say this has the classic marauder drummer Keith Forsey, who is probably maybe the best recorded disco drummer there ever was. Also went on to produce and write stuff. He did a lot of the Donna Summer things, and he's on playing drums on a lot of the marauder stuff. Just an incredible, drummer, really unsung in my book. And so there you go. Dancing robots, naked ladies, and electronic disco. Perfect. Okay?
I'll answer when you call me. Oh, baby, I mean that if it makes you feel good. But I'm just a lover.
Now, here's my final choice, number 5. Just classic Ultimate Breaks and Beats series. These were records that had the breaks on them that you got back in the day on Street Beat Records. And they don't tell you the artist names on here. They just have the song titles and the writers. These are bootleg records. And if we look at this, there's clues. We see Tramp. Well, we know that break. We also see something that says Gamble and Huff. So this is Sound of Philadelphia. James Brown, Lynn Collins. You can't love me if you don't respect me. So true. And David Porter wrote a lot of stuff at Stax, Blind Alley. Expansions, Part 1, Lonnie Liston Smith. All the clues are there. Hard to Handle, another classic break. And we've got Sneaking in the Back, which is the Crusaders. We know this because it says Bennett, Carlton, Guerin. Well, actually, no, Sneaking in the Back is not Crusaders, I believe. This is going to be LA Express. LA Express. This must be the classic shaker rimshot break, I believe. Yeah, so this is, Max Bennett, Larry Carlton, John Guerin on the drums, Joe Sample on the keys. I believe this is going to be the LA Express. If I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, kill me later. But yeah, incredible stuff. I don't know. These records, they're historical. The Ultimate Beats and Breaks. And, they're the blueprint for, one of the blueprints for, sampling things for hip hop and beyond. So there you go. That's my 5. It's great to be here in sunny Thessaloniki. An amazing record store and bar and radio station. And have a good day. I'm Sean Lee. I'm signing out, and keep listening.